All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Vexed and Friendly Fire. Another German team here going up against the, I do believe, UK side of Vexed. And we are finding it on nuke here as Vex looking for a very fast ramp. And it will be Alex dropping right down towards the lower, allowing his team to rotate in.
UKCS, Smooya #1.
Smooya God.
Get that out there before the kills come in from Syken. He does pop himself the first. He gets himself a second. Aussie, unfortunately for himself, goes down, but the bomb plant comes in regardless. Patrick, the next casualty. Lights revealed himself over towards the decontamination, and then, of course, Skrunk is walking up on vent. The T's have created a little bit of a calamity towards the B site, but now a calmness overtakes it. Skrunk is giving chase, but he doesn't know where this last man went. Vanity's managed to get his way outwards, and that's where the kill comes in. Did you see that ring around the Rosie?
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Skrunk just a second late on that frag to keep his teammate alive. He does get the smoke onto the bomb, but these Vex players watching the cross, he's not able to actually get over there, and Vex find themselves a much-needed pistol round on T side. It's always what you want when you're going up on nuke. You want to start off, it's the same thing as train, right? That T-side pistol is so crucial in efforts to mounting those 6-7 rounds. You've already got 3 effectively out of the way here. Possibly. We'll see how this force buy goes.
I'd like to assume conversion, but you never know. Skrunk, scout outside, spot the shoulder already. Still this pretty kerneled ramp defense. And what that is nice about, of course, is that you can rotate down to the B site really quickly. The problem is it's difficult to get back into A. Either you wrap around through lobby or you have to be filtered, all of you, through heaven. So I don't know how Friendly Fire are going to get out of this once Vex make their move. I'd like to see them make a move themselves. Go into the lobby aggressively in this next 15 seconds or reposition somehow. And it looks like Alex goes downwards.
Truth taking down Skrunk now. Squeaky door being blown open as well. It does look like Vex will be executing towards this inner bomb site. Not really too much going on for the Friendly Fire side towards this site area. As Vanity making his way out Squeaky door. He does have a player. Oh, the op's against it actually. With 40 seconds on the clock, it doesn't really look like Vex has too much of a heading of where they want him go here. It does look like they're regrouping for inner, however.
Yeah, they're going to be playing against time. This is kind of sketchy, but if they get the first kills quickly, then they're good to rock and roll. There's a lobby flank, there's a heaven player, there's a vent man. There's a lot of different directions to be checking right now, and they're not going to get too caught up on any. Even Light comes in and emerges, but not to any avail. He gets no kills in his efforts, and 3 T's survive. Could have been deadly, but ultimately all the duels were won by Vexed, and so they'll pick up a pretty easy round.
Full eco now coming out for the Vex side, and I imagine these MAC-10s should be fairly quick in picking up frags here, scouting out the ramp, maybe even that inner bomb site.
Again,
did you hear about the Hyperloop that's coming to
Montreal
and
Toronto? Hell yeah, man. World's first.
44 minutes, 45 minutes to get to Montreal, bud. Be over there in a bit.
Let's say we could go out for beers.
That's insane, eh?
Just, hey man, I'll see you in an hour.
It's insane.
Wild. Aussie's gonna do damage control down here towards Hell. Light tries to surprise to the corner, and he does get pickles. But that's all. Only 1 kill. As we said, we can expect the conversions. So a good strong start for Vex here before they even have to deal against guns. But that's what's up next. Rifles here for Friendly Fire.
Here we go. This is going to look like Quicks is keeping that MAC-10, so I imagine they're either going to throw him outside, look for him to get down towards that lower area very quickly. He's actually going to head up to the Twinkie. It does look like it will be a fast inner, and Vex has found themselves towards this entire bomb site.
Moved in quick, but they're already really surrounded. Look at Alex come in off of Hut. He's denied. Light tries to run through, and while he does take damage and eventually die, he drops bomb. Now, had there only been 10, 20 seconds, we're looking at a round for friendly fire, but Skrunk still has work to do. Now, he knows there's a man close right because of the trajectory from the flash, and he hears him cross back, so the damage is out, the smoke is down a second time, but these players have to be cautious. They're giving him a chance to line up kills. You can see the HP already low for both.
Yeah. Skrunk, no kid either. All the Vex players have to do here is isolate 2 1v1s, make it hard for Skrunk to even hunt down these kills, and without a kit on his back, he's really got no option but to save, and I do think he's going to go for that momentarily. Oh, he's making his way in. He's up 1.
There.
Quickly traded it.
I was going to say Vanity had the crossfire set. There was a slight delay in the trade, but they get it regardless. 4-0 start on the T side of Nuke. This is phenomenal looking. Vanity is looking a level above and beyond right now as he's 7-1. Fat stacks still in terms of cash, and Friendly Fire strapped as they'll come in with just pistols. 3 frag grenades could make it interesting. I'd love to see an artillery barrage outdoors. That's where they've been going every round.
Maybe a couple nades towards the outside area. Ooh, some good early damage onto Truth and Aussie. We'll see them with the combined 59 HP. Nice kill from Quixon. That's going to be 100 HP. Player falling for the Vex side here. And Friendly Fire have got themselves in a good position as Truth is hanging back towards that lobby. Or sorry, towards the outside red box. And Aussie and Pickles above that mini. Another inner split possibly, but look at all the players here for Friendly Fire waiting.
Oh, Light lines him up.
Jesus.
Good damage off of a P250. 2 players left out of nowhere. This is the kind of robbery round that's never supposed to happen. But it's not over yet. They haven't gotten all the way through, although it does seem like they have now. Pickles tagged and dead and done for on top of it. This is, again, a robbery from Friendly Fire. Look at the money they're going to have off of the back of that. This is one of those chances where you just immediately turn around an entire game.
See if they're able to continue this one on here, Connor. The gun's on the field here for Friendly Fire. What a round that they're coming off of. Light getting very cheeky on the end of that smoke there towards the outside. Really securing that round for the CTs. But Vex now, these AKs, try making that presence towards Mini, and they are getting shut down.
Whoa. Me, oh my. Pickles, his teammates have all just been dispatched of. They disappeared pretty quickly. He's going to get a little bit of damage. Nearly finds the wall bang. That would have been nice.
Vex now. Maybe some pistol armor here, Connor. But we should see them onto the save, an opportunity for Friendly Fire to get their third. The double op setup here. Let's see if they maintain that, or if Vex are able to take that off of the field. Because even dropping one of these ops is going to do massive damage to the CT economy.
Ops should go untested. Or uncontested, rather, excuse me. Because we are talking just pistols. 3 deagles, sure, but double ops. Should have a field day with this one. Alex is going to lock down ramp. Interestingly enough, they've actually allowed for Truth to cross. It's got a little bit of footing, but I believe the CTs are aware. You can see Syken having already positioned towards vents, but oh man, he can't get the most of his chance, and so he dies. That's an opening, but how do they get down there?
Bomb's still back towards this lobby here. I imagine they're going to look towards the squeaky door to send him down. Maybe even... Yes, Truth is coming towards his control. He's not finding much here, and with the bomb not able to get down towards this lower area, Friendly Fire find themselves in a very safe spot, as long as they're able to hold the squeaky door push. Look at Vanity. Ooh, that Molotov. He can feel the heat, but he's staying in the kitchen.
Likes a challenge. Patrick's not going to have much of one. I love the continuous spray down there. Just commits to stopping the entries, figuring they would flood forward. And like that, he's got a third. Fourth over towards the mini. Will fall to light. Friendly fire back in this game. Again, this all comes off of the back of the fact that they win that one pistol round because their economy has looked great. They've gotten op picks since then. They've gotten all the opening kills ever since they got that round. But now they have a challenge. We have weapons back in the hands of Vexed.
Without that AWP on the field, though, they're going to be hard-pressed to really take out anybody towards this outside area. Light able to take those engagements back towards this under ladder very easily, as well as Alex towards ramp. Look for him to pick up one easy frag and just fall off. The smoke's coming towards outside, and Vex looking towards that lower area once again.
I feel like Vexed, seeing as they had a player get down secret last round, and then they found pretty little resistance. In fact, an open B site. It's for that reason we see them now go down with guns, but gets rotated on. At the very least, they've forced this rotation from friendly fire, and they can leave quicks in the form of an anchor.
Oh, nice shot from Vanity there onto Scrunk to start this round off, and this will allow Vex to now move very quickly. But look at Syken, who's made his way in towards the lobby. Taking control here, and Patrick as well, making it very difficult for the T's to get any room.
Good work from Pickles. He's picking up kills here from the lobby. Patrick's waiting for his chance to strike back, but by the time he gets his chance, everybody else is dead. T2 follows suit. A nice round from Pickles. 3 kills in it. Hits them from behind. Surprise, surprise. He gets Vex back on this board.
I want to see some aggression with this AWP here. To change it up. Look at Light now. He's going to be heading towards the secret to start the round off. Alex towards the ramp now. Vanity might get himself caught. Does look like he knows better here. I love this positioning from Light. Look for him to come up big. Quick's now moving towards the mini. He's going to be regrouping with Pickles, who has made his way towards this under ladder alongside Aussie here, Connor. Friendly fire finding them slowly just getting trapped. Patrick finds his way back up towards the squeaky here. Alex under that ladder to find maybe the frag onto Pickles.
Remember, we do still have Light underneath, and he's heard a lot of movement up above him. So he understands that there's players looming outside of Mini, possibly wrapping outdoors. It's for that reason Scrunk watches Heaven from beneath. And Light now wants to get ahead of this execution on the A site, but he's got an AWP inside of Vent, so it's not going to be easy for him. Luckily, his teammate's picking up kills. Patrick's got a double. It is traded, and there's 3 of 4 ops still in play. This could be wild. 10 seconds on the clock. They don't have the bomb. Finally, it is picked up. Alex could contest this. No, it's going to be planted on the backside of the bomb, so it's most certainly in. Alex now out. He's walked forward, but he's already scoped. Tunnel vision. Yet, only now spotted.
That's a massive round for Vex. Remember, at the start of this, I said they want to aim for the 6th round mark. That's exactly what they've hit now. As far as I'm concerned, Vex just smooth sailing onto the end of this match. Your friendly fire, unfortunately, they find themselves onto another eco, Connor. And you know what?
What?
We're going to throw it to some music.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's do that, folks. We got a match pause. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe it's a tactical. Who knows? But we'll be back. Hey, diddle do diddle. We've returned with the action, folks. So, quick pause, problem solved, friendly fire. Back in on only pistols. Not a single cent's been spent, and that's not a good look for them, but they'll have to take it on the chin. They know what is in store. It's going to have to be a hell of a T-side from them as well, because what started off with Vexed getting 4 in a row has now finally bounced them back into 6. Fast play as well down the secret door. I feel as though we've seen them head this way in gun rounds, and now that they know that they're versus something weaker of a buy, they're just looking to bully players, but they're being bullied themselves. This wrap back from the CTs actually isolated a player. Now they've managed to get a second kill. What is this? There was nothing.
Wait a second.
This round, and yet not another player's down. All the CTs are still alive here. This, come on, clean sweep, vanilla pistol round, please.
No.
Please,
no.
God.
No way. No way.
There's some losses, but still, this is incredible. This is incredible unless Pickles bails everybody out. He has the time to do it, 50 seconds. And he's aware that he's being wrapped in from both directions, but now the smoke is faded. It gives him a line of sight, and it increases the chance of somebody going for a peek. But he still wants to find kills. And Syken first, but Patrick next. They've done it. Explain that one.
I don't know. All right. So the laws of man and the laws of CS went out the window there. I mean, wow.
Flabbergasting, isn't it?
The Zach Galifianakis gif.
Yeah.
With the numbers, that's what's playing in my head right now.
It's all the it's the fact that there's no hesitation on the vent play, right? So we had friendly fire have those players positioned on the A floor trying to get up close, and then they immediately throw their way down ladder. Like, sure, they gave up secret, that's not a problem, but there was this disconnect between Vexed having 3 players in decon and 2 players still back towards secret, and they just slipped right through. They slipped them the tongue, Evan, and they won a round they had no business winning. They're going to translate that not only onto a 4th on the board, but a 5v3 situation here in the 11th. So that's just such a smooth round from friendly fire, and such a big mistake from Vexed.
I think they're going to buy them dinner first before doing something like that.
Oh, tradition's not what it used to be.
Oh, man.
Friendly fire have no reason to move. They're just going to sit back and relax, let the tease come to them. And it'll inevitably come out through the A site. Quick's alone towards the door. That's where they get their first kill. And now, in fact, there's a second. Pickles is nullified. But they've made an awkward situation. The bomb is down. There's players spotted. They've got another kill. There's damage all over the place. This was not clean, but it's happening.
That is the kill there. Alex now with that AWP. He's going to swing out. I think he knows Truth is low. He's only got a USP, though. Oh, Truth spot. Alex! The movement with the pistol. Too much for Truth to actually find anything on. Friendly Fire get a very close second round.
Yeah, it was wild. That comes back in the mid round, right? The 3 versus 5 situation there on the A site. They walked out.
So there was a Molotov towards Heaven there. You saw Light with the AWP. He takes the shot, he legs the player, moves out, and actually back into the Molotov, and then he has to move back out to the AK that's waiting for him. And that's really where that bomb plant in that site opened up. From that point on, Truth, I mean, he was really low, but he does get that kill through the smoke. And that kind of leaves us, you know, jaws open. Is he going to clutch it from that point on? Good effort.
Shotgun. Oh, yeah, baby. Give me that fifth one. Money, 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 money. No?
Oh, man.
All right. Still one hell of a round. Great Nova usage there. And what a way to quickly sweep away an anti-eco.
He went quail hunting there.
Quail hunting.
Just simply pull or release the doves, whichever one you want to.
The doves? My God. That's twisted.
You know what?
Who's shooting doves with shotguns, man?
I don't know. Canadians? No, we aren't doing that.
We're shooting geese. Those
geese?
buggers.
Dude, I'm not shooting any geese. Those things are violent.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess around with a goose. Nor a moose.
Especially not Elliot Moose.
The homie, the fam jam, and the walkout from Vexed. They've got already 3 players back down towards Secret. There's a slight gap, though, so of course Light picks one off the knees. Skrunk then chimes in with a kill of his own. That's nicely done, because all of a sudden it's another 5v3 situation. And while the last one did get tricky, it was still Friendly Fire that stuck the finish of the round and picked it up in the end.
Fortunately for Vex now, find themselves really with only Pickles having that nade set, and he's towards upper. These players on lower, very big predicament to get into the site. Light spots the head, he's going to calm that to Syken. And there it is, rotation's coming in. We still have the lurk though. Too much damage being done towards these lower players, really. What can Pickles do to make this round happen?
He heard the scope of Alex, so he needs to know that there's somebody down here. And odds are he's honed in on Vanity, so Vanity makes a little bit of a distraction. Pickles is going to get the backstab, but they have 10 seconds. The bomb has to run and plant right now. There's nobody's able to stop it from decom, but there is one coming in really quickly. Light, not able to get there in time. Vanity now has an ability to exit because the smoke goes down from his teammate, so that's a little bit more control. Huge. And Pickles hits a zinger of a headshot right through door. 2v2 turn 1. They figured out where the first was, but where did Vanity get off to? He's got to be in smoke. They know it. Skrunk, the door swings wide. They both opened it at the same time, and eventually he does die. It is a close one, but it does belong to Friendly Fire.
Able to take the lead for the first time here. And they're able to recover the op as well. Double op setups in the hands of the CTs here, and that's what they needed. The double op setups really been where they're coming alive now. Keep that going to end this half here, Connor. I can see them getting 9 rounds very easily. Vex right now, buying back up into it. Not everybody's spending a lot of cash here. Well, this is a very interesting buy, actually. Vandy opting not to pick up anything, keeping that 2.3. And it is a fast inning.
Yeah, they're just going to try to pick up the tempo here. No creeping and crawling, but rather just an onslaught. It's being shut down by the T's as well. There's no commitment. And no hold on the bomb site. The ops now falling after the fact, so the fast aggression works fantastically here for Vex. They're able to pick up a 7th. This half will be as close as can be. But who gets that 1-point edge? That's the question.
Who will find the lead at the end of this first half here? Quick day today of games, must say.
This one could be pretty close if we keep going back and forth like this.
Yeah, it feels quick, though. It feels quick. I don't know.
Time is entirely subjective, Evan.
This is true. It's
relative, too. It's not entirely subjective. It's actually objective, but the experience of time is subjective.
Okay, relax.
Let's. There's another shotgun on the field. Last time we had a treat, a wholesome 4K from the Supernova towards Ramp Room, but now it's the XM1014.
Skronk makes a little bit of contact towards this outside area. Light with that AWP though, Connor. He's not able to find much. You do have the first player making his way down to lower, followed by Truth. Does make his way down as well, but he's still got to take over Ramp. Pickles with this bomb in hand. Nice shot.
Nice double op. Works perfectly. That's what they'd hoped for. An immediate shutdown on an attempt in. And they have the bomb as well. So things do not look good for Vexed. Aussie has to break glass to get past. And there's already a player in the back of the B site. So he's dead. Goodbye. Last man revealed, found, and also killed Evan. So we have our answer. Friendly fire. Take the 8th.
If you want a really good read, it's actually a really short book, really well written, by the famous dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Astrophysics in a Hurry. You'll probably enjoy that. A little small book.
What if I'm not in a hurry, Evan? What if I have 5 weeks off?
If you got 5 weeks off and you really want to get, you know, in there, there's Michio Kaku, Parallel Worlds.
What'd you just call me?
Michio Kaku?
Oh, okay.
he's a scientist as well, I believe astrophysicist. He wrote a pretty good book on parallel world. I mean, dude, it gets out there, bro. That stuff is interesting to read. Tell you that much.
Let's watch a pistol round. Let's watch 5 sets of Kevlar around the USPs and some utility tidbits over here for friendly fire. They have that smoke out already for cross. It's a double smoke. In fact, the wall is down. There's 2 people on the other side of it, and bombs still lingering inside of lobbies. So there are layers to the pistol play, but they've lost a layer in the form of light. Man advantage for Vexed.
I'm sending one player down towards lower. Let's see how many rotations it's actually brought in here. Does look like we have Truth. That's about it. So really, what friendly fire was expecting didn't pay off in their favor here. We will have the remaining members towards this inner area. Majority, I should say. Oh, and a couple rotate off at just the right time here. And that allows friendly fire to move in very swiftly towards that inner bomb.
Nice headshots,
Is
though.
gonna be... Oof. Aussie leaps to his doom here, leaving Alex in a 1v2.
Yeah, it's not good, though, because now Alex has a little bit of time. These 2 CTs are going to get isolated. This could very well cost them. Truth is the last man up. He has to give chase, and he doesn't have the kit, so that's a fake. Alex barrels out from the doorway, caught by Truth. He anticipates the wraparound, and he wins himself the clutch. Good job by Aussie to take down the numbers in the bomb site, but he also made our hearts skip a beat. Things got a little hectic, but it's Vexed to take it in the end.
Yeah, Vexed do. I mean, it skips a beat for a second, but it does end up in sync. And Vexed tie this one up at 8-8. I hope you're not a little too old or a little too young for NSYNC, because God, that was gold.
Hey, man. I jammed me some NSYNC. Backstreet Boys, Enrique Iglesias. This is a fast one, folks. Expect it to go quickly through the pistols. Vexed shall tear. Or at least that's how they started off. Quicks just runs through smoke and drops bomb in the process. So that's like icing on the cake.
And there it is. Ooh, Alex, though. You know, a little bit more costly here. Maybe picks up one. No. Not able to pick up the second. And it will be Vex finding the lead now as friendly fire look to a full eco to get their money right.
Deep frag. No, not far enough. Second one does a little bit more damage, so they're softening up the targets outdoors. But with 3 MP9s, Evan, they want to make some money. Milk the cash cow. Look at Pickles go. He stops for no man, and he's already got them from behind. They are dead to rights. Skrunk has bomb. What?
What?
No way.
Yo, good for him. Look how fake they are. Yo, please sit by the
See,
vent to get a knife. Please
I only
sit
saw him
by
by
the vent to get a
the.
knife.
I only saw him in hell. So what do you do? Ramp to
No,
heaven
I
to
think,
down.
I think he went. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, he's now starting to fire off, but only 1 kill comes off of it. Still an awesome effort, dude. All these bodies just walking past him. Wow.
I would have honestly been like, LOL, you guys all just read by me. I would have typed it out to him.
Yeah. Behind you in all chat.
Yeah, just behind you in all chat. Let them all know.
AFK, by the way. All right, here we go.
Man.
Guns. Now we've got it, right? Second pistol, second conversion points. It's all for Vex. They are now 6-0 thanks to pistols.
Friendly Fire need this round. If they fall, not only do Vex keep these MP9s, but their money is essentially good alongside the momentum now that it's just slowly turning in their favor with every round. Aussie spot. Able to pick up 1. Second as well. Patrick finally trading him down, but this is not helping the efforts of the German side.
Nuke is an interesting map, I think, when we get into these kinds of moments. The tense walk-arounds, when you're not quite sure if you've covered every entrance. You can see Truth, unbeknownst to him, whether or not there are T's over towards control room, but at the same time, Vex, they're clearing trophy room. And you start hearing doors open, and then gunfights start unfolding, and all hell breaks loose. Vanity hears the footsteps outdoors. Patrick is watching the smoke, but not long enough. Vanity just back behind them. He knows that they're leaving.
Nice shot by Patrick.
Yeah, Vanity had the cover of the boxes. Now, both the Friendly Fire's players can fall down into this bomb site, or they leave one up and above. Light's gonna chill.
How's that name?
Frag comes in, damage goes out. At 16 health on the man beneath. 95 for the player above. Molotovs all over the place, and Patrick still gets a kill. This is good for him, but it puts it onto Truth, and he's gonna just close that gap as fast as he can. He knows the man's up close, but he wants both gunfights. He needs to win both duels, and it's isolated. But a fresh magazine, no kit, you're right. Time's going to play against him here. And I think Light's got this.
Oh! If he had an AK. Glad we're going through the same emotional turmoil, Connor.
I mean, a headshot there is such a... If he walks off, grabs kit, goes back, I think he has time to defuse. But 6 health makes the difference, and obviously he wants his gun. So it is Friendly Fire to cut the lead to just 1, and it's Vex to come back in with their buy.
Truth getting out of this with 7K. Not too shabby. Double up setup on the side for Vex right now, and very quick inner presence being made. We have Alex already down the vents. And his teammates in Friendly Fire looking to meet up through Secret.
This is a fast one. CT's trying to be on damage control here. They want to get some presence back down from ramp, but a double Molotov is going to prevent any peek off of the doors. Now they need to clear all the corners, and sure enough, Pickles is in one, but he can't get a kill, just damage out.
Oh.
And the MAC-10 rocks Ozzy.
Could be another save here, honestly. Double ops from ramp here. Molotov's pushing them back. Psyching in the face. And only Vanity left.
Woo! And Patrick hits himself the drive-by on just 2 HP. So, this isn't looking good. There's a lot of money stacked up on Truth. He's going to start dropping pistols, chucking them every which way. And then he buys an M4, so a curb buy. His teammates have CZs, he has a rifle, and his opponents are equipped to the teeth.
see if Truth can make something happen here with this M4. Looking towards that lower area. Unfortunately for him, well, Friendly Fires found themselves to start this round off in lobby just holding. So that M4 is not going to come into play. In fact, I don't think it'll come into this round at all. And it's going to be Quicks to actually fall first for Vexed. Another nice shot by Alex. Every time I see Aussie, I think about Aussie Man Reviews, that YouTube channel.
Yeah, my favorite video from him is the one where he's talking about cars sliding down an icy hill in Montreal.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Or the marbles on the beach. One of the two.
It's going to be Truth finally striking with that M4. But it is too little too late as Pickles towards the inner does fall. Truth going down as well. We'll give Friendly Fire the 11th. And I do believe the first lead of the game.
Yeah? No. Maybe? I don't know, Evan.
It's a lot of Counter-Strike.
There was this, it's just because Vex had those 3 pistol rounds, and I don't know if Friendly Fire won 4 in a row or 3 in a row. But I think they've had the lead before. Wait, yeah, they had to have had the lead because Vex won the last 2 rounds. What Vex don't have an answer to is the utility game, because they are so outnumbered in terms of grenades. They have no Molotovs or frags to soften up any kind of an execution. They have smokes, sure enough, to try and buy time. But look, this seems to be a set piece. We see 2 Ts flood up to the roofs. I thought maybe they would set grenades.
Vanity alongside Truth. This is such an aggressive double up setup. This is going to work so well. Truth, I imagine, would peek first, or maybe he's going to peek off Vanity. Vanity peeks preemptively. And in doing so, I mean, the setup doesn't work. That's 2 1v1s that come out. Truth only able to get 1. Aussie goes down as well, Connor. Friendly Fire find themselves in a 4v2 splitting energy.
Whoa, those bodies line up, though. Quicks nearly kills 3. Finally, somebody deals with him, but he has set up Pickles in a decent enough 1v3 attempt. He doesn't have a kit. That's a problem.
But the HP makes it able for him to take most duels. He is going to take down the first person in this retake. 1v2 now. Skrunk playing very tight on this block.
What's beautiful as well is Pickles kills the player watching mini, so he knows there shouldn't be anybody outside. Odds are they're in the bomb site, but he doesn't clear corner. That's going to cost him. Executed to the side of the skull. Friendly Fire to a 12th.
Vex now. Ooh, spending quite a bit of cash here. They do have the mercy money in favor of them, but I imagine the double op setup is something that they're gonna need. And yeah, Vanity not picking up armor, that kind of leans me into that double op setup. Maybe they'll just go for a single op setup to allow retakes to happen a little bit easier. This ramp aggression being put down very easily alongside this lobby push.
Well, that round was fast.
So fast.
So quick.
So wicked fast.
What's that from?
Honestly, I don't know if you remember my old teammate McNutty.
Yeah.
He used to just say, like, anytime you got, like, a bunch of headshots really quick, he'd be like, so fast and jacked. So wicked fast. And he'd always say it like that, so just stuck with me.
You're a product of his friendship, Evan.
Actually, my first teammate when I was 14, and then we reunited in CSGO without knowing.
United.
No. What? Reunited. E-United.
Yeah.
We talking E-United? NA's New Hope?
No, that's Complexity.
That's
no, I
true,
mean,
too.
hell, that's Rogue, but...
Oh, man. NA's putting out teams now as Alex puts out Quicks.
Light drops Truth, 5v3. Friendly Fire starting to move forward with this one. It is going to be 6 in a row if they convince and finish this conversion. But remember, there is still this kernel defense, and we've seen Vexed win rounds in 3v5s before.
Pickles is this long aggression here. Might be able to find Alec, but the crunch is coming in here. Vanity picks up one as well, picks up a second. We're into a 3v2 now.
Yep, they've done it.
Good round.
Ozzy rocks out, closes down what was a 3v5, and that's why you can't write them off, Evan, because they've done it before. They've done it yet again, and they could continue to do it even as we get into the waning few rounds here on Nuke. So economic lows, not much of an issue here for Friendly Fire. They will buy everything their little hearts desire. And now it's all on the line for the CTs. They cannot afford to get reset at the depth of this second half.
And we are past that middle point of the second half now. Alex making his way down vents again. He's been doing this all half, and I love every second of it. Bomb trying to make his way down lower here. Ozzy does take down Light. Does look like Friendly Fire will be able to get some players down towards this lower area. This is great. Alex is already watching the vent rotate. Look at Truth.
Oh man, look at Patrick. My God. Hell of a headshot. But yeah, Truth's position's interesting. It does allow for the coverage of an B to A rotate outdoors. Vanity's going to look down the vents. Wasn't sure which door that was for a second. He was scared.
Astralis did that. Oh, as Alex takes down Vanity in the vent. Vanity was waiting to come down. I'll talk about that point a little bit later. And he actually spots the feet coming up the vents, and this spot that Truth was in was massive here. So he's going to be able to take down Alex now. The bomb does go down, but it is a 1v2.
Patrick's going to throw out the utility that he has left over. Tries to block off any kind of a combined push. Oh my goodness! He's got them both down. Patrick, you're my star.
What a round. Oh, and while we have the pause, I guess I could talk to that point a little bit. So, Astralis has this little play, a little gimmicky play on a map like this, and a lot of teams do pretty much, where let's say you do get somebody down towards that lower door. Well, obviously opening it's going to give it away, so just have somebody, you know, towards the squeaky, towards the hut. Go ahead and start spamming. Open up the door at the same time. You're going to go ahead and mask the sound because they're literally a level above each other. It gives you a little bit of an easier effort to get out to that lower area. And guys, that was Emote's Corner. We're going to be right back. Enjoy the music.
I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Pause has come to a close. Action returns, dear friends, with Vexed being in a limited state of economic stature. It is a FAMAS on Pickles, it is pistols across the board, and it's already the squeaky door, which has been blasted out. Now, they're going to throw Pickles onto ramp with his FAMAS. Their only gun in the equation, and it's actually ahead of what looks like the front line of Friendly Fire.
Does look like Friendly Fire want to push onto this ramp here, so this FAMAS will be coming into play here until that smoke comes up from the side of Vex. That is going to force Friendly Fire back a little bit more now. Watching this lobby push here. Does look like outside smokes will be coming out shortly here, or maybe even just creating presence, looking for a pick dry. Friendly Fire are looking towards their 15th round. Hopefully securing at least overtime.
So got that movement down beneath. CT's trying to close the gap and get up close, but it's hard to do so with only pistols and limited utilities. Still, Pickles holds strong on the top of his box. No one can move him so far, but Quicks gets the first kill. This is one of those sketchy situations. Now, we saw Friendly Fire win some really killer pistol rounds, and we've seen Vex come back in man disadvantages, but I don't think we've seen them pick up wins like this. And it's not looking good, because now they're outgunned and outnumbered. But Aussie's got the flank. He hit the wraparound. The entirety of these teams all trying to stick together, and there isn't enough time to get this plant, but they're losing bodies on top of it. It is 2 CTs, Pickles included, both coming in off of lobby. And Patrick... Well, Patrick was blind, but he's regained vision, and therefore Friendly Fire regained time. They still have some utilities. They still have a couple frags. And Pickles, he's just going to walk out. Now, there's an AK at his feet, and he still has the FAMAS. He sees the barrel. They know, but it's a good old bait and switch. Nice crossfire from Patrick and Sykin. They reel those CTs into the open, Evan, and now they have OT at the very, very least.
Nice round out of Friendly Fire there. I mean... So what I was trying to say was Sykin got spotted going to that vent there, but no utility out of Vexed. All they had was, I think, a flashbang. They couldn't really do much to that vent area without giving away their position. So they try walking out, but Friendly Fire sets a great crossfire and get themselves the 15. Sprunk now onto Vanity to start this round off, and fortunately Vexed are not in the position they want to be in, especially not with these pistols. Although... I mean, on a map like Nuke, pistols a little bit easier to get away with, right?
Yeah, you could argue, right? There's that close proximity, very Inferno-esque, but I'm not sure about this one. Again, it's not the forte we've seen from Vex. We've seen them work man advantages, but we haven't necessarily seen them rob these pistols. Not like Friendly Fire, you know, when they had just all USPs.
That was
unreal.
You only see those like twice, 3 times a year.
Now we've got the T's down towards this B bomb site, but we do have Pickles watching cross still. They've lost a player from behind, and Truth should be cleared out. No, he gets a kill, and he upgrades into the AWP. Now that's going to be a liability unless somebody deals with it, and they are. Aussie's picking up a double. Pickles now 1v1.
Oh
He's got it. Not done yet.
Nuke and Pistols. Name a more iconic duo. I shall wait. What a round. Honestly, that was Truth there that made his way to control, right? Or was that Aussie? No, that was Truth. I think it came down to Truth there. Just slithering on. Making his way just slippery through the Friendly Fire defense or attack onto that site. And just showing up in control causes a player to turn around, opens up just an area attack for Vex, and they completely capitalize on that. 15-12 now. Friendly Fire onto a save here, so they'll have 2 rounds to close this one out after this.
Alex just threw himself down the vent. That was so fast. No. They're not going to do this, are they? Evan, tell me they're not going to do this.
You mean bring it to OT?
No, I'm saying Friendly Fire's not going to win the game with pistols.
No.
Are they?
They do recover a couple weapons. Unfortunately, though, Connor, having unarmored opponents is going to make this very easy for Vex to capitalize on and convert on.
You'd think, but look at the flank. Sykin just got wind of it.
No!
Oops. Another one hits the dirt. Now, Alex has been down on those B sites since the beginning of the round.
it's gonna come down to Alex
Friendly Fire are gonna win this
Truth.
game.
Off this round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at Truth right now, okay? He's still in a very strong position here. He can pick up 1-2, maybe turn this into a 1v1. However, if Truth gets a little bit impatient, that's where this round could turn around.
He's going to need to use the cover really properly, because if they come out from decontamination, if they peek from the doors as well, then he's going to be caught out into the open. See, no positioning, no cover. So now, just like that, it falls onto Quicks. Alex has been here since the beginning of the round, and he's about to get the final kill here unless Quicks just rips him to pieces. But no. Friendly Fire with a high